Hey guys, Peter here from the Hidden Online Living YouTube channel, and here in this video I'm going to share with you 5 reasons why you're not making money with email marketing. So make sure to keep watching through till the end of the video, and I will be sharing you these 5 reasons, and I will go in depth and explain why they can hamper you and what you do need to be aware of if you're really serious with wanting to build your list and actually growing your online business. So if you are new to the channel and you're finding content like this to be helpful, please be sure to leave a like on the video. Also subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be updated whenever I release future content, and also feel free to share the video. Also, if you are looking for an honest and simple way to get started on your own online journey and you want to figure out the steps in which to do so, make sure to check out the link below in the description to find out more. So these main reasons will give you some clarity as to really what you should be aware of when you're actually serious about wanting to try and build your online business using your email list, and the do's and don'ts of what can actually happen if you don't do it properly. So the first reason I want to share with you that could cause you a lot of problems when you're trying to make money with email marketing is to actually be building poor quality email lists, preferably if you're using the likes of solo ads. And the reason why solo ads, yes, people can make money with solo ads, but they're not always guaranteed to give you a distinctive audience or a genuine following, because by using solo ads it will only really create you a very poor quality list. And what do I mean by that? When you're actually creating content based around your niche or areas of interest, and if people are actually opting into your email list through the likes of your referral links or your landing pages that you would have links for, say on your blog posts or on your YouTube video descriptions, they would be more secure followers. In what you mean by they're already liking your content that you're creating and they're actually going to follow you. So once they opt in to your email, it means then you've already gained their trust to some degree. Whether you're promoting something or whether you're sharing valuable knowledge, if they do give you their email, it means then they are following you, but you've also done enough and are working really hard to build up their trust, and they do actually like what you're doing. So they will provide you with their email if they really are trying to search for something, or if you have something that they're actually looking for. So when you promote to them, there is a higher chance that they will purchase from you because they're already familiar with you and they trust what you actually, the information that you're putting out there. And that's how you would build up a legitimate and trustworthy list. But if you actually go down the route of using likes of solo ads, there is loads of different websites available. One of the main ones that you can utilize is udemy.com. And you can sign up and you can pay to use other people's lists, and you have to pay for the amount of clicks. And now, yes, people do actually make money with solo ads, but only if it's done right. But the problem with it is if you end up building up a poor quality list, unlike the reasons I mentioned previously where you're building trust and building a following using your content, when you're buying clicks from emails, from advertisements on the likes of these platforms, the people that you're actually buying the clicks from are going to promote your content or your advertisements to their email list, and their email list would be very, very different from your email list or what you're looking to promote. The chances are, if someone actually has a list of 1,000 subscribers on Udemy and you go to pay for, say, 1,000 clicks, the chances are out of those 1,000 emails that may click on it, you may only get maybe 10 clicks on the email. There may only be 10 people that would be actually interested in what it is that you're promoting. The other 99% of it are not interested at all. And what actually happens is you may get some people that may click and actually sign up to your list. The problem is they're not warm, they're not ready to buy what it is that you have to offer. Pretty much it's like cold calling. They're opting in, but they don't even know what they're opting in for. And the problem with it is when you go to promote things in the future, once you've actually captured these email subscribers, because they're not legitimate subscribers, they don't really have any interest in anything that you're doing. Some people just subscribe for the sake of just subscribing. A lot of times they don't even know what they're subscribing to. They may like what you're doing, but they're not really 100% invested in it or interested in it, which leaves you with a list of people that you can promote to them, but you're never going to make money. Or if you do, if out of every 1,000 people, like I mentioned, you might only get maybe 10 sales, and to be honest, you would be doing well if you managed to actually get that. But in most cases, you actually don't. A lot of people actually do waste a ton of money on solo ads and never really see any return for their investment. And there's a lot of platforms out there that actually would teach you to use solo ads to just bombard email lists with your offers in the hope that you can gain anything. But the problem is, it's like shooting in the dark. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You could be shooting at emails and offers and buying clicks, and you could end up wasting, say, guts of $1,000 only to get $10 in return from one commission, which is not sustainable. It's not a way to actually build a business. You actually have to keep wasting $1,000 just to make $10 in return, and that's the problem with solo ads, is that there's no guarantees that you're actually going to make any money. Now, you could be lucky. There is people out there that actually have made a lot of money with solo ads, but if you've done it right, then they know how to do it properly. But as an absolute beginner, it's definitely not something that I would recommend, because you will lose a ton of money because you won't know really exactly what you're doing. And like I said, the buyers or the people that will be opting into your emails aren't necessarily warm to your content. They don't know who you are. They're not really particularly interested in what it is that you're doing, and there's a very highly unlikely chance that they will not, if ever, buy from you ever, because they're not interested in saying they make money online niche. They could be interested in something completely different. They could be interested in sports. They could be interested in pets, animals. Could be interested in automotive. They don't want anything to do with email, with like say email marketing or make money online content or like online courses or whatever. That may not be of any interest to them at all. But the problem with solo ads is this is where your content is being sent out to. It's being sent out to those people that have zero interest in what it is that you have to offer. So the chances of you actually getting a sale or making any money from it are very, very slim. So what happened with that is you'll end up just building a very poor quality list. You could have 1,000 people on that list, but it's useless. You can't really use it. You'll just waste a ton of money trying to make sales, and you're never going to see anything in return. And a lot of people do lose a lot of money. Even people have lost their life savings investing in solo ads, trying to think, just spiraling it, throwing it down a hole, thinking that they're actually going to get somewhere and gain something from it, and they never get anything. So I highly recommend, if you want to build a high quality list, build trust, provide value, and build content that you know is going to help your users, and that way they will engage with you and they will opt into your list if they find your content relevant. Don't go and waste money on solo ads thinking that you're going to get the same return for your investment, because you won't. You'll just end up wasting a ton of money. So I highly recommend you stay away from it, at least if you're a total beginner. So the second reason why you may not be making money with email marketing is using spammy copy or spammy types of text in your emails. So a lot of beginners make this mistake when they actually start getting involved with email marketing, and a lot of times they're just taught the wrong way. They're taught to just go out and just promote your offers, promote, sell. And the trouble with this is they actually create copy. They're showing how to create copy that just looks shady, that looks salesy, that looks overly hypey, and you're not really capturing the attention of your audience. A lot of times people will actually see that, and people are quite smart when it comes to looking at email copy, because a lot of people, especially if you have been doing email marketing of some sort, so if you got an email from a vendor or a marketer and they don't really say too much in the email, and no, they just literally just tell you, just buy my product, here you go, and just click on the link below, it's a great product, and that's it. Nobody's going to buy anything from you because you haven't done anything of any value to build trust with anybody. And if the copy looks extremely spammy, the first thing that people are going to do is they're literally just going to uncheck your list and unsubscribe from that list as well. So they will never respond or relate to you ever again. You want to be able to create copy in your emails that provides as much value as it possibly can, and send out value-based emails for a while, and then eventually when you've built up enough trust with people, then you can actually start maybe promoting a few products and services here or there that you know that are relevant to your audience. But if you create spammy looking text and copy within your emails, you're never going to be able to build that trust. So that's something really to look out for. And the problem is a lot of beginners get caught out with this because they're actually shown how to do this and they believe that it's actually the way to do it, when the truth is it's actually not. So it's just something to be aware of. So try to avoid spammy copy if at all possible. There is loads of courses online. There's loads of ways that'll show you. If you go into Google, even on YouTube, there's tutorials that shows you how to do it the right way. But as long as you use those methods, the right methods, you will eventually start to see results. So it's just something really to be aware of. So try to avoid spammy copy if at all possible on your emails. So the third reason why you may not be making money online with email marketing is you're not building any sort of trust, is that there is no relationship building. You're not actually building any trust with your following. And this kind of does relate back to the previous section where I mentioned with spammy copy, in that once you've actually got people into your funnel or your list, literally every email that you send is just a sales pitch. Promote, and you just keep doing that. You're not building any sort of value, and you're creating content that really is not relevant to what your audience is actually looking for, because people opt into your list for a very valid reason, because they like what you actually have to offer, they trust you, and they want to see and follow you. They want to see what type of content that you're going to put out there, and they want to see if there's any information out there that you're going to provide that's going to be able to help them. But if you're coming up with just sales pitches, and then if you're literally just creating different types of content that's not relevant to what they originally signed up to, they're going to be completely disorientated, they're going to lose interest, and they are going to unsubscribe. And a lot of beginners do tend to make this mistake, because once they get people in, they try to be overly hypey and overly friendly, and what actually happens is, instead of thinking of what they're doing as a business, like their email list as a business prospect or asset, they end up just start randomly emailing people about things that they're doing in their day, or just completely random stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with what they originally had created for people to sign up for. And that's where a lot of newbies get caught out, because they can't tell the difference between actually being able to use their list as an asset for their business and having it just as a generic thing to try and build a following. And it can cause a lot of confusion. A lot of people will unsubscribe from your list, and they may even unsubscribe from your blogs and your YouTube channels as a result of that as well, all because you haven't been able to build up that relationship with them, because they cannot trust you. So until you can actually learn how to build an actual relationship with your audience and each of your followers, then you're never really going to be able to build a sustainable business online. So that's really something that you really do need to take under consideration and be very aware of if you really want to take your business to the next level. The fourth reason why you may not be making money within email marketing is that you're constantly promoting junk or promoting crap. So you get someone into your list, and this does relate back to all the previous sections as I just mentioned, is that all you're doing is promoting, sell, and not only that, not only you selling stuff and always selling, you're just promoting actual junk. Because if people are coming into your list, they want to be able to go to you for guidance, they want to be able to reach out to you and ask questions, they want to be able to know that you're providing something of value to them, they want you to be able to recommend to them products and services that they actually think that can actually help them. And the problem is if you end up just promoting crap to your list, they're going to quickly know that you're only just doing it just for a quick buck, that you're not really there to actually help them, you're not looking to provide value to them. Because the whole reason why anyone wants to engage with someone online or wants to sign up to a list is because they believe that that person can help them, that they believe that that person can provide some sort of value or insight, and just follow them so that they can learn from them, because you'll be able to provide them with answers to solutions to problems they may have. But you can't do that if you're constantly promoting, and if you're promoting junk as well. So if you're only promoting likes of cheap products that are not really usable to your audience, that they can't use or that's not relevant to them, they're never really going to trust you. So you do need to be aware of this. Like if you're just promoting like crappy $10 products that are usually always released, like say on platforms like Warrior Plus or JVZoo every month, and a lot of people fall into this, and they're quickly going to say to themselves, no, I know, I understand where this is going, and I'm not having any more part of this, and they will unsubscribe. But whereas if you can actually promote to them and build up trust first, like I mentioned in all the previous steps, and provide genuine value, then eventually when you do have something that you can promote, or even if you've created your own type of course that you know is going to provide value to your followers, then you can promote that to them because you know it's genuine and it's not junk. So you only want to provide high quality content or services to your audience and to your email list. That way then it will keep them engaged, and you will make money from that, but only if you're actually doing it legitimately and you're like I said, you're building trust. You don't want to promote crappy stuff, because if you do, it's just going to annoy people and they will actually unsubscribe from your list. So you just want to be aware of that at all costs. Don't promote junk. Only promote products and services that relate to your niche, what area that you're interested in, that you have knowledge about, that you know can actually help people, and then you will be able to make commissions off of that. But you won't make commissions if you're constantly promoting crap. The fifth and final reason why you may not be making money with email marketing could be due to the technical aspects or technical issues or technical reasons, and there's a lot of different variations around that, because when you're sending emails out as well, like there could be any number of reasons. Like it could be glitches on your system, your autoresponder may have gone down and you're missing out on potential leads, your funnel may not be set up correctly, you may have accidentally broken your funnel or your email list if you were making changes or doing any updates and you don't know how to actually fix it. There can be any number of reasons. There could also be issues with spam filters. People may, your email address may be blocked on certain people's lists for whatever reasons. If you're using likes of a Gmail account or a generic account to send out emails, a lot of the times a lot of email providers will block specific emails that are sent from generic standard emails. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that you tell your list of subscribers to actually make sure that they whitelist your email address, so that way then they can avoid all the spam filters. Because if not, a lot of the times your email will either go into the spam folder or may not even send at all, and this can cause you to not only like lose subscribers, but you can potentially, you're leaving a lot of money on the table and you can miss out on a lot of sales, all because you actually haven't got the correct procedures or technical aspects or set up within your autoresponder to send emails out. And this is another issue that a lot of people actually have. So there's definitely loads of resources online. This is just an example of an article that actually shows you some of the aspects that can actually hamper you due to technical aspects, and there's loads of different reasons that can cause this, so you do actually need to be aware of them. And as long as you're aware of them, then when an issue does arise, that you actually know how to work around it and how to get in contact with your autoresponder service so that they can work together to try and fix it. Because if you don't and you leave that alone, like if you let your email list, if you've built an email funnel and you've left it for a couple of weeks and then all of a sudden a glitch happens, the autoresponder service may do an update that could potentially cause a glitch with your funnel and then it breaks. You could be sitting there and then wondering why you're not making money, but you haven't actually checked as to why nothing's working. So if you've left it alone for a couple of weeks, you're potentially leaving money on the table. You could lose a lot of customers and a lot of potential sales or commissions if you haven't kept an eye on it. So you do need to be aware of all these aspects. You really do need to keep on top of things, and especially when it comes to technical aspects of email marketing, especially when you're using your autoresponders. So again, just have a look on Google, like I said, and just look for different articles and read different kind of bits of information that shows you what you do need to be aware of, because these are just some of the really key areas that can potentially cause you to not make money with email marketing. So I hope you found this video to be helpful, and I really do hope it's given you some insights as to some of the reasons why you may not be making money with your email marketing lists. So if you have found this video to be helpful, please be sure to leave a like. Also subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be updated whenever I release future content, and also feel free to share the video. Also, if you are looking for an honest and simple way to get started on your own online journey and you want to figure out the steps in which to do so, make sure to check out the link below in the description to find out more. And again, I will see you all in the next one.